Retirement crisis in America for nearly half of working age households, and Amazon's new discount brand. Today, I read an article on Yahoo Finance, put out by Smart Asset, and written by Eric Reed, titled, "Half of Americans Can't Afford Retirement with Current Lifestyles. Here's How to Beat the Odds." The author of this article referenced a recent study published by Boston College's Center for Retirement Research, which revealed that fully half of the nation's working age households will not have enough money to maintain their standard of living once in retirement. Making matters worse, this study assumes a strong working and savings life in which people work until age 65 and annuitize their assets, and even accounts for Social Security income. Here are my thoughts. First, it is sad to read about this. It is scary that this is going to be the reality for half of the nation's working age households. I've been saying this for a while now, but I believe we are going to see some tragic things in the future in our country. However bad the retirement crisis in America is today, I think it is going to get far worse. Some people villainize the homeless in our country that are heavily concentrated in some cities. I don't think people should villainize the homeless. They could end up homeless themselves someday if they aren't careful. The author of this article went on to say, millions of households will have to cut back on both luxuries and necessities in order to survive. They might have to go out for dinner less often or may no longer be able to travel. For other people, the situation will get more dire. In order to survive, retirees will have to sell valued assets like a family home or may have to skip necessities like food and medication. Here are my thoughts. From everything I read, I tend to agree more with the dire comments by the author. I know there are people right now in America who are working full-time who can't afford their medications. Certain medications are out of reach now, even for people with insurance. Imagine how bad it will be when people like this reach an age where they can no longer work. They will have to figure out how to live on Social Security and whatever savings they have. As many of you know, a lot of people in America have no retirement savings. It is a sad state of affairs in our great country for many people. I read some of the comments beneath this article. I'll share some of them with you. The first commenter said, "Half of Americans can't afford their lifestyle now without assistance from feds or ma and pa. Why would that change in retirement?" This next person offered some advice to the commenters. He said, "I've planned on retirement since my 20s, contributed to a 401k and a Roth. I had all of my bills paid when I retired. I'll never worry about a thing. Live within your means, start saving early, pay off all debt, and you will live great too." This next guy had an interesting theory to share. He said, ideally, when pensions were taken away, workers should have been paid sufficiently so they could enjoy the same standard of living, plus contribute to a 401k plan. What actually happened was executives got bigger bonuses and bigger paychecks for saving the company money that would have been used to fund a pension. The last comment that I'll share with you came from someone who said, "One option is to go settle in a low-cost country and have a richer and more fulfilling life. And to do so, you have to learn to be humble, not show off the American ego. Respect the local country culture, the people, and learn to mingle." There are a lot of American retirees and pre-retirement age folks settling in foreign countries and having a good, enriching lifestyle. America has become a crime nation that is too expensive to live in and not a great place to live anymore. Well, my friends, these people always have interesting things to say. What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. Perhaps retirees who are struggling financially will appreciate the information in this next article. I read this on foxbusiness.com, written by Daniela Genovese, titled, "Amazon Offering Cheaper Grocery Brand to Rival Target and Walmart." According to the author, Amazon has launched a private label food brand as households remain constrained by the higher cost of goods. This brand is called Amazon Saver. Most items are priced under $5, and Prime members will get an extra 10% off these products. The Amazon Saver brand will be available in-store and online. Here are my thoughts. It is great to hear about this new discount brand from Amazon. This may help some people on a fixed income afford food. Some older people have trouble driving to the store, so it will also be great that they can conveniently order the Amazon Saver brand with their Prime membership and get it delivered in short order. I hope the quality of the food is decent. I'm allergic to anything that has MSG in it. Unfortunately, it is in many products these days. I have to be very careful when looking at labels at the grocery store so I can avoid it. The next brand that I am going to talk about has MSG in some of their products. Not all, but some. I read this next story on Yahoo Finance, put out by CNN and written by Nathaniel Meyersohn, titled, "After 155 years, the Campbell Soup Company is changing its name." According to the author, the 155-year-old Campbell Soup Company plans to drop soup from its corporate name, rebranding as the Campbell's Company. Apparently they are doing this because they own other snack brands like Goldfish, Snyder's of Hanover, Cape Cod, Pepperidge Farm, and others. Well, my friends, I was really shocked to hear about this. It's hard to believe they are going to change their name after 155 years. I rarely buy Campbell's Soup anymore since a lot of them have MSG. I've been buying Amy's brand soup lately, and I really like it. I really like the Amy's brand lentil soup. It isn't cheap, but I think it's healthier than some other options. Certainly not healthier or cheaper than making your own, but that takes a lot of time. Since I've been talking about food in today's video, I'm going to share another story about a restaurant chain. I read this on foxbusiness.com, written by Aislinn Murphy, titled, "Another Restaurant Chain Files for Chapter 11 Bankruptcy." According to the author, the number of restaurant chains that have filed for bankruptcy this year grew on Wednesday after BurgerFi International filed for Chapter 11 protection. The company said it filed for Chapter 11 protection to preserve the value of its BurgerFi and Anthony's Coal-Fired Pizza and Wings brand for all stakeholders. Here are my thoughts. I suspect we will hear about more restaurant bankruptcies in the future if things don't improve in our economy. Many Americans don't have the same disposable income they once had. They simply can't afford to dine out anymore. Some are completely tapped out financially. Others soon may be in that situation if they can't get their debt under control in this higher interest rate environment. I wish this BurgerFi company the best. I hope they can find a way to flourish in the future. What do you think about all this? Share your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, consider subscribing to the channel. I want to extend a special thanks to everyone who has subscribed to this channel. I want to also thank all of my channel members. If you would like to become a channel member, there is a link in the description beneath this video. You can read more about the different membership levels. Please also check out some of the great books that I suggest you consider reading in the description below. I've included Amazon affiliate links to these books. As an Amazon associate, I earn from qualifying purchases. Stay healthy and wealthy. I'll see everyone in the next video.